Shemai GTA fans, the Yanis ZR350 is on sale, 0.9 million or 1.2 million if you don't have the discount. I've already done this video, but here it is, here's the beast. We've customized it already, which I'm going to do it in reverse. I'm going to show you, talk about performance, and then we're going to customize it to the hilt, of course we are. Well, I'm going to show you what customizations I've chosen and perhaps even why I spent all that money but you've not seen it. Yeah, low disk space. I thought I had millions of disk space on this computer. Turns out I was wrong. Anyway, why would you purchase this car? Well, it's all right performance wise, you know. What's that guy doing? I saw him coming and I thought I was going to still turn anyway. Yeah, it's nice enough on the corners, a bit of understeer to play with, but it's easy enough to drive. I wouldn't be racing it though because it's in the sports class for a start, so very competitive class, and it's about 60 odd place according to Bruffy 132222. But with regards to the tuners class, I think it's at the pretty much the bottom end. It's a bottom feeder. On the test track, I struggled to get under a minute, for example. So for that reason, you might not want to buy it because it's not competitive in any kind of racing sense. But it is a car that you can make look nice. If you're a fan of the this look, then especially the Princess Bubblegum livery, then that's why you might be purchasing it. So liveries, let's go and have a look at it, and let's see what it offers customization wise. We're not going to change anything, of course we're not, but we are going to see what we could have won, kind of thing. There we go, Princess Bubblegum, very stylish. Thank you very much. 1 minute and 30. This is going to be the quickest ever, hopefully. So let's customize it to the hilt. We've run out of light there, so that's why I rushed through it to get it out of the way, get it done with. Because I don't want to be driving around the car at dusk or night when that's a disturbing image on that bonnet. When you might not be able to see everything. So bumpers, front bumpers, we've gone stock, vented. We could go stock actually because it's not really that different. The vent adds a vent, of course it does. You could go tuner bumper, but I don't like revealing too much of the intercooler there. Rear bumpers. So we've gone stock. We could have gone for this business down below, but I didn't like it. I wanted a cleanish looking build, is what I was going for. Engine block. Didn't really do a great deal to this. You got the secondary engine colours there, so that's nice. Air filters as well. You could change that. You've got a race intake. There's all sorts of options there. Strut brace, there we go, we've gone for that one. We could have had the other ones, there we go. Engine tunes, yeah, it's done. Intercoolers, we have an intercooler on this one. We could have gone for none, we could have gone for that, we could have gone for whatever, you know. Exhaust, we did change that nicely, even though it didn't need changing. We had the square exit exhaust. I do like that. I just wanted it to be coloured in a light colour to stand out against the car, so that's the reason why I chose that one. Fenders, bolted. I didn't see anything at all in these fenders that really I thought, hallelujah, that's awesome. You got the rear ones as well, sorry. I'm looking at the front, but I think the livery really is what it's about there. Headlights, you can do the droopy headlights. I've never done that, but you could do that if you wanted it, to indicate a knackered old car. Hood catches. Oh, what am I even showing you that for? Hood, this is the important bit. So I did think about having that, the see-through hood, because I think the see-through hood is great on this car, well worth considering. But otherwise you can go for a clean one without the vents, or you could have some vents. There's many vent options. They're all great, to be quite honest. We went for that one. I changed it from that one, I think. But I think I prefer that one. Especially with the bubblegum livery there. Stop looking at livery, you pervert. Right, interior. Oh, Christ, about yeah. It starts off in a kind of race build interior anyway, so that's the reason why I went full kind of stripped carbon business, which I think is good enough. Dials, we could add a taco on it, but I didn't do that. Doors, we have the bi-weaves and whatever. Bi-weaves, I'm talking about Elite Dangerous there. Seats, we changed the seats actually because originally we had these mega carbon ones or something. Where did we get them from? These, but I've fallen out of love with those, so I'm changing them all over basically to a chubbier one. Lights, neon kits. We'd have a neon on it, but did we have a neon? Neon kit, neon layout. Oh no, we don't have a neon layout. Crazy. So if we had a neon, we'd go front, back, and sides. We'd go color. I would go black light because that makes a nice black light on it. Maybe we'll take it outside in the night and show you what that's about. Liveries. Now this is the main thing that I was choosing here, the main change, because you got the anise dooby dooby doo, and this is what we changed it from. We had the stripe, the classic racing stripes, which look great. I was considering this yellow one as well. That looks nice, but we went full beans. This is also a classic. Everyone knows that one. And that's what we went for. Bubblegum. There's lots of racing liveries, lots of lovely livery options. Louvers, to louver or not to louver, so that is it without louvers. Very different look to it, but I like the louvers. Maybe I don't. Maybe I want that after all, to get rid of the louvers, but I'm going to keep them. Mirrors I changed over from these wing ones. So there's a stock. I preferred the carbon. I preferred stock. I like stock actually. I think stock looks great. But these little winky front ones, I changed them because I wanted to get rid of the red basically. Lazy, I know. Respray. So we've got a shaft of purple. I think I couldn't figure out the respray. Shaft of purple with a lime green tint. But primary color, as you can tell, metallic. I can't. It's unlocked it because this is what I got on the surprise ride. And I think I added the lime green, which has screwed it up right royally. But you can choose all sorts of colours that look. But I think the purple looked great with this livery in particular. I think a darkish colour is suitable for that livery. You might go for a dark grey or something as well. So there's midnight purple. What that looks like. Midnight purple also looks great. Purple on purple action. And the grey there, very nice. So yeah, you can choose all sorts of things. Roof, we have the carbon race scoop. Actually, we could get rid of that and have the 0, because I'm not sure what it's doing there because the engine's in the front. So yeah, let's get rid of it and go stock. Skirts are extended. These are the best ones because they extend it, basically give you more space. You could go for that, of course. But I wanted to chub out Princess Bubblegum, and that looks great. Splitters. Yeah, the splitters. I mean, I don't like them, to be quite honest. I think they're too aggressive for this car. So I just went primary, and I could have gone stock as well. Spoiler. You know what? Spoiler gives you a bit of extra traction, but I think it's a case of going load or going home on this car. I really think it is. This is the mega one. You kind of catch it on stuff as well if you get tight to the corner because it sticks out beyond the car. And that one, actually no, that's the one that catches. I think that's the one I had. So you might want to choose that one, but probably not much in it. You kind of catch it on stuff on corners if you're clipping it that close to the corner. But you might want to go for a nippy little small one. That's all right. It just tucks in nicely, so I'd probably choose that one as a less ridiculous one perhaps, but I'm still not convinced that this car looks great with any spoiler. But I'd go loud, I think. Sun strips, yeah, we chose that one. We got fuckaroo mine marked. Suspension is lowered to the hilt, of course it is, but just to show you what it looks like without. There we go. Tail lights, oh, enough of this, come on. We've got the green, we could go red if you wanted. We could go red, but we're going to stick with the green because we've got a green tint on it. Transmission, turbos, yeah. Wheels, right, I struggled with this. I can remember which one it was. I think it was track, Super Lux, and I think it looks great. There's no reason to change it. I coloured it in. I could change it to being a yellow or something, yeah. We could go yellow, but I didn't want to go loud on this. Yellow, yeah. So it kind of, green. It started out as lime green like that, and I think you could still do that. I just wanted to do a more muted one. Windows, we went for limo, although you could argue a semi-smoke. So for that reason, as we're arguing in an arguing mode, let's go light smoke. Because you've got such a dark car anyway, you don't need to stand out with the doodah. But obviously, that is it built. I think that is the optimal now, the absolute optimal. We've caught on with all the stuff we've missed out on. If I've done a quick blast with my hard drive to delete a load of stuff, it might still wink out yet, but probably not. It shouldn't do. But this looks great. What the hell is that guy doing there? I was just trying to rotate and do that. I can't think at the same time. Oh, look at that. That is nice. That is nice. I didn't notice that in the previous video, see? That is great. Full beam and you get those little winky lights below. So drop a like and a subscribe if you found this useful, and thank you very much for sticking with it so far. It's a great car just for doffing around with, and for liveries and for customization. It's not a great car for racing with. It's really something that you want because of the looks and just for messing around with car meets, that kind of thing. You can make great build with these tuners cars at any kind of car meets. So that's the reason why you're going to purchase it, and you probably have an affinity with the original car as well. You're trying to make it look like something that you have a great joy for, perhaps. So thank you very much for watching, and have a most excellent day if you are in GTA. Let's do some donuts. Yes! Let's get the old donuts on the go. Look at that red smoke. Yeah!